Hello everyone, welcome back to the LittleBigPlanet Karting commentary. In this part, we are a raccoon driving a log. And we are going to go into the next world. The Progress Emporium, or Emporium, sorry. So, I would say that this is one of my favorite levels on aesthetics alone. I just like the look of this place. You know, with its square clouds and its 50s look. Yeah. Also, this guy's teeth is just moving up and down. That's weird. That's creepy. How dare you? Just move your lips like a real person. It's like they're as stiff as cardboard. So yeah, he's just telling us about the grapples. The grapple points. All the while he's making it sound like an advertisement. Because this is the place of the future. And all that. Let us start this race. Also, I can't really say if there's at all a story outside of the main one. Like, so far, a lot of the worlds have had their own stories, well, their own little centered plots, you know, their own goals. But this one, you're just going through each level, you know, as a race, just trying to stop the Hoard from collecting stuff, you know, and that's about it. You know. Also, my sister's out of here, so he's out of this commentary because of spats and all that. It was like, I don't know, a few days ago, no, not a few days, like a month back or something. Yeah. I like Sly Cooper. You know, he's one of the PlayStation mascots that I grew up with. You know, if you're going into Sly Cooper, then it's usually for the characters mostly. I do want to play one of the. I do want to play one of the Sly Cooper games. I'll probably go in order because I do have the collection along with the fourth one. So yeah. And we're already on to the final lap. Quick, me. Think of something to talk about. Body butter. What is that? Like butter from your body? Badum-tish.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Let's see. Well, I've been playing Spore a lot lately. To the point where I've started essentially 2 save files. Each have gone through the stages and are now in the space stage. It's alright. The game's alright. It's just I just keep going back to it for whatever reason. I just don't know. Like, have you ever had that happen to you? Where you had a game that you don't really have any feelings towards, but for whatever reason you keep going back to it? Yeah. So, I must have edited this a little bit differently because we were supposed to go to the world map, but yeah, the next stage is Battle Arena. Oh boy. So yeah, well, I like this map because it takes place on 2 flying ships, and This actually reminds me of a map in TF2, a custom map, where it was essentially a capture the flag map, and it was essentially a capture the flag map where the bases were these moving convoys that were going through a canyon, and it would be like moving. Oh, I gotta stop for the prize bubble. There we go. I got like, what is that, a coffee machine? Ooh. Can we have a cappuccino with that? Yeah, let's see. I'll say a lot of ums. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, I was talking about like the convoy map. Yeah, it was a very unique map. You know, that's that. I'm finding it harder to for me to talk about things because really racing games tend to be really repetitious. You know, with its content. Oh, there I go. Down to the great beyond and flatten like a pancake. Yeah, they're just really repetitious. I mean, they're great when you're playing it. They're great when you're playing them, but you know, even then, after a while, you tend to get bored of it. Which is why I like to propose that every racing game from here on out, probably not, but from here on out, every racing game is dedicated to have a story mode. Alright? That will give it some lifelong levity. Logistics. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the point is, have the racing game story be have some point to it, like have a lot of cutscenes. This game doesn't really do that. It has cutscenes, but they're all text-based. You know, and I can't really see the text in this game because the font they're using is, you know, very thin. And all I see is just blur. I mean, that's what you get when you use composite, but I don't have an HDMI capture card. I just have a Dazzle. So I'm working with what I got. And it doesn't really help that this world doesn't really have its own little story that coexists or coincides with this game's main plot with the Hoard. It just seems to me like this was just another place to you know, play around, you know, just a level with a theme. And honestly, I don't think it should do that. It should be, the level should have its own little personality. And this world does have a personality, but it just feels like it's just there. Yeah, well, that's the end of this part. See you guys in the next part. Bada boom. Bada bing.